Real quick, y'all. Y'all do realize everybody ain't your friend, right? Don't matter what history you got with that person, don't matter how long you've known that person. Sometimes you really don't know these people. Y'all better listen to some of these motherfucking songs that y'all be playing. Mo3 done told y'all everybody ain't your friend, everybody ain't your partner. Some of y'all need to go listen to that. Because you don't know that that bitch that you sitting up kicking it with right now, that you kikiing and cacaing with and listening to her talk about other motherfucking bitches real bad and watching her fuck another woman's boyfriend or husband or watching her just really, really dog a woman out. You friends with a bitch like that, please believe that bitch gonna do you like that eventually, okay? There is no boundaries for these type of people. These people that, and I'm gonna say women because this is about women. Y'all always try to include men in situations where we are correcting women. You all want to pretend that women are above reproach or whatever the fuck. You want to be able to correct men all of the time, but when somebody comes and corrects y'all and tell y'all something wrong with women, y'all have a problem with that. Not all women, but there's this certain segment of the population of women that be on this motherfucker crying about not having no friends, but this is the same bitch that can burn bridges with motherfuckers. See, y'all need to learn to watch people. Stop using that term friend so fucking loosely because these very same friends will be the people that twist the knife in your fucking back, okay? Not encouraging you not to have no friends. I'm encouraging you to vet your friends, okay? All right, y'all, play that fucking music. I'm tired.
Oh, Bruja, with the magic divine, daughter of ocean, her spirit will shine. Guided by Yeshu, with ancestors' might, in her aura of gold, we find our light. So stand by your side, feel the sacred glow. In the realm of the real, let her power flow. So stand by your side, feel the sacred glow. In the realm of the real, let her power flow.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Bruja Afrikana, coming back to y'all with another reading. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel because we're going to get right into this one. I think I spent enough time ranting on the other video that I don't even feel like ranting no more. But what I will say is I hope y'all heard me. Shit. Every motherfucking body ain't that's in your life ain't there for good reason. And everybody that y'all call friend ain't your goddamn friend, okay? Shit. We've got countless stories and examples of people doing shit, maybe not to the detriment of killing their friends, but we've got plenty of stories about people that have done shit to their friends and they're not okay with it, but as time goes past, they not worried about it no more because that's the nature of today's world. You'll get forgiven. You can treat your quote unquote friends like trash. You can use your friends to further your own propaganda. You know, this type of shit is okay. And I say that because we about to talk about Ice Spice and Cleo. Because I told y'all a while ago that Ice Spice was a piece of shit. This video might not be monetized either. I don't even care. Because obviously people are used to hearing lies or being told things that comfort them. I'm not going to placate the situation about Ice Spice. I never did. I told y'all I do not like that little girl. I do not like anything that she stands for. I think that she is raised by a tribe of skanking ass, tackhead ass women who are supportive of her behaviors. My whole rant is about women supporting women, okay? In the theme of these readings. And Ice Spice does not support women, okay? Although, yeah, Nikki did her thing and did the thing that she did to Ice Spice, but Nikki was right. Ice Spice literally came around her to get an opportunity. And that's all Ice Spice is an opportunist. If there's a way for her to use you, she will. Now, a lot of people say, oh, that's that Hollywood way. That's how Hollywood has trained her. No, she's been that type of bitch. She's been that type of bitch. You don't automatically or just suddenly become a fucked up human being just because, well, and some people do. But in her case, she didn't just suddenly become a fucked up human being. She's always been this fucked up bitch who will stand on anybody's toes. Now, according to a couple people that know her, and went to school with her, she was completely massively overlooked in high school, but she was really, really fast. So she's one of these little bitches that was fucking grown men. You know, y'all know the type. She's one of them type. But she was massively overlooked. So a lot of Ice Spice's behavior is like a aha to people that were calling her ugly. Did they lie? You know, a lot of y'all be trying to say that she's cute or she has some form of attractiveness, and it's only because she's light skinned. Is she light skinned? I call the bitch opaque. I ain't gonna disrespect light skinned women by grouping her with them. Like what this here thing, honey. This clear skinned child here. You know, she's only being elevated because she lacks pigment in her skin. If she were dark skinned, we wouldn't have heard from her. If she was brown skinned, she'd be over with by now. Anyway, let's talk about what her and Cleo got going on. And let me go back into reiterating, y'all. Everybody is not your fucking friend. And let me point out, y'all also may not like this reading because it ain't going to go the way you think it's going to go. To my dark skinned women, baby, you are beautiful, okay? Never allow yourself to be the token dark skinned girl amongst racially ambiguous or light skinned girls, okay? Because that's exactly what you are, a token. That is the premise and purpose of Ice Spice inviting Cleo on tour with her. She wanted it to look like, look, see, I do deal with dark skinned girls. Because the other girl, I forgot her name, had just told y'all and confirmed what I said in other readings, that Ice Spice is a piece of shit, okay? Prior to that other girl even saying that, I told y'all that this girl was fucked up. Her little beef with Lotto is even stupid. Her whole beef with Lotto is that she wants to be the only mixed girl, the only, and she forgets, I guess, that Coiler is, or ain't Coiler mixed too. Anyway, she forgot about her, or I guess she feel like Koi ain't on her level, so she gonna overlook her. But she just wants to be the only light-skinned, thick bitch, alleged, because she ain't even thick no more. But she just wants to be the only one. She absorbed that from Nikki because Nikki has that main character syndrome. Again, I keep telling y'all, you need to stop accusing Leos of having being the only ones with main character syndrome, because it's a lot of these motherfuckers that do it. Ice Spice is a Capricorn and she does it all day. This is her showing up with her manipulation of Cleo right here in her Capricorn stance right here. Okay. Her whole point of inviting Cleo on that tour was to create controversy, to add flair to her leg of her tour, because really people are showing up, but as boring. People ain't turning up to them venues the way that she thought they were. Like, I feel like her inviting her on the tour, Ice Spice dumbass didn't realize that she had to pay for everything, and her record label was not going to cover everything. And when she found out, instead of her telling Cleo that this is what it was so Cleo could prepare, Ice Spice's ego couldn't allow her to lose. So she manipulated the situation to make it look like, oh yeah, it's cool, come on, go on tour with us. That ain't what it was. She was there as a pawn. And let me go back a little bit. So I told y'all back in a couple readings ago that Ice Spice would do anything to stay relevant, including creating fake beef. That is the nature of the purpose for an Ice Spice, to show that dark-skinned girls are so evil and jealous of her, you know. I know, y'all. Like, imagine being jealous of a red-nosed pit bull. That's what Ice Spice looks like. That and she's got way too many fucking chromosomes. So again, if you're a human who has no debilitations, imagine being jealous of this bitch. If y'all ever heard her talk, she sounds slow. She sounds slow. Imagine being jealous of that girl. I know it is outlandish, but I need y'all to walk with me down this opaque bitch's little mind frame here, okay? Because that is her whole defense. Everybody that corrects her is jealous of her. Girl, girl. She must don't own no motherfucking mirrors at all. I mean, and I know she ain't talking about her shape because she's built like a donkey. Or what is the motherfucking thing? The centaurons, the motherfuckers with the little ass arms and the long ass. That's what she built like. So who's jealous of you, beloved? It's always, and in my experience, and I say this respectfully, don't mean to disrespect anybody, but it is what it is, baby. If this motherfucking shoe fits you, wear it, and you deal with it. Anyway, in my experience, it has always been the light-skinned girls that are jealous of the dark-skinned girls. But because of theories in the black community like lighter than a paper bag exist, most of those that are accusing dark-skinned or brown-skinned girls of being jealous of them because they're light-skinned or happen to be light-skinned with curly hair. You know what the bitches give. Or jealous because I'm mixed. You know what the bitches do. They try to project that because they know that people are going to look upon their light skin and see a victim automatically. See, Ice Spice's motherfucking record company and her label, and she, too, knew that this existed in our community. They had her to bring her and start some shit with her. That's what all that shit was about, leaving her out and going to get something to eat. Ice Spice having that girl to carry her own bags in the rain and shit, and motherfucking Cleo's fans was reaching all out and trying to get pictures and shit while Cleo cuddling her bags, trying to, make it to the fucking car. Matter of fact, y'all watch these little clips real quick. Let me let Cleo motherfucking explain it to you. This whole conversation that's going on surrounding what Ice Spice did to her wouldn't even have happened if this was a dark or brown skinned woman, because she'd have walked off the tour. So again, as bad as Ice Spice treated her, we got to look at the fact that Cleo might need to check her own white savior syndrome that's existing within her, because why did she tolerate the shit? I think she said she didn't make money, or Ice Spice made sure she didn't get paid. Like, it's crazy shit. Like, Ice Spice straight gate kept her, and she dealt with it. Sure, she made her paper on the side, I'm sure, but the money she could have really made if Ice Spice would have allowed her to be okay in her motherfucking while she was on tour with her, if she'd have made good accommodations for the girl. She made sure that she did. She made shit completely uncomfortable for her so that she could get into it with her, okay? Y'all get it? So by now, Cleo is seeing that, this bitch ain't really who she portraying to be. This woman really ain't my friend. She really didn't just brought me on tour and got me out here fucked up. Didn't give a chance to prepare for the tour. Told her one day before the tour launched all of that just so she could fail, okay? Cleo is realizing that. She like, I thought we were friends, but we're not, okay? Now Cleo is seeing that this bitch was not her friend. Now she's seeing that other dark-skinned woman wasn't lying on her. See, every woman, every dark-skinned woman that has had a history with Ice Spice, a friendship, baby, they tell you that this motherfucking bitch is something wrong with her. She get to switching up and be manipulating and being dirty to people, but Cleo didn't believe her. It was the whole mantra of, as long as it ain't me, it's cool. Now Ice Spice and put on or talking shit about her and shit. Now Cleo is talking about what went on. How Ice Spice tried to starve her and shit, didn't even make sure the girl was okay. She starved her, she starved the makeup artist, and she starved the hairstylist simply because they were trying to make sure that Cleo was okay on this motherfucking tour, because Ice Spice had taken everything from her. She had told her security, you're here for me. You're not here to do anything for her, whatever. She just basically told them, I'm paying y'all. She ain't, fuck her. Whatever happened to her, happened to her. And that's just me paraphrasing, okay? But that's the energy that this bitch gave. Cleo is saying, yo, this ain't really an opportunity for real at all. This is an opportunity for this bitch to sun me a little bit. She kind of tried to make it look like Cleo was indebted to her, and then tried to make it look like, well, they not here for you, they here for me. Ice Spice feeling full of herself, not giving a fuck about stepping on this woman's toes, not caring what happens to her on this tour, basically trying to sacrifice her so that she can have some type of conversation surrounding her other than, why is this trash bitch still relevant? And it's bothering Cleo, okay? And I hope that she continues to speak up about what the fuck went on. And I hope that she continues to speak on how Ice Spice is colorist, how she's not a girl's girl, and how she is a completely toxic, fucked up ass human being, okay? Because while Ice Spice thinking that she is getting ready to cause something to stop for Cleo, or she thought that she may have gotten in Cleo's way, that's also a part of it. Ice Spice saw or sees Cleo as a threat. Okay, she trying to do this baby Nikki shit, and this bitch ain't even got a catalog worth even treating somebody like this. Cause bitch, I know you fucking lying. You make songs about shit, okay? And I don't mean that, oh, the songs are bullshit. Yes, they are, baby. Your music is trash, okay? But what I mean is, this bitch clearly has a shit king, because all of her songs have some involvement of Dookie. That's how y'all know she let niggas play in her ass all of the time, too. She's sending it out to them handlers. Oh, look, that's what that's about. You know how y'all, that whole dress wearing Hollywood thing y'all are obsessed with? Y'all need to pay attention to this shit, okay? These people that are always talking about booty holes and shit, that's them advertising them motherfuckers. That's Ice Spice advertising her ass. That's why she turns it around all of the time, okay? And I don't mean her advertising her body. She's literally advertising her butt hole, her fucking sphincter, okay? Anyway, she thought she was getting ready to stop some shit for Cleo, but that's just the beginning for Miss Cleo, okay? Not Miss Cleo. Okay? Y'all know how stupid people is. That's just the beginning for Cleo, okay? Cleo saw what this situation was, and she like, okay, I've learned some things from it, and I'm going to take this and keep going. Because she knows that Ice Spice is going to get her karma, and indeed, she really the fuck is. However, let's talk about the karma that Cleo is about to get, okay? And it's not bad karma either. Okay, see, where Ice Spice thought that she was getting ready to manipulate and do some shit to this girl and have her out here fucked up and ruin her career, or do some shit to stagnate her career, baby, you just thrust her to the front, okay? You just turn the karma wheel on her in the aspect of people getting ready to really start working with Cleo, okay? You just really shined a light on her. And before Ice Spice fixes her multiple, too many chromosomes having ass mouth to say, oh, I put her on. If it wasn't for me, they wouldn't da-da-da-da-da-da. Bitch, no. Yeah, if it wasn't for you treating her like shit, people wouldn't be like, let me reach out to this girl so I can show her what a real tour looks like. Spirit is whispering her, saying something about Glorilla, okay? Maybe she gonna go over there and do some music with Glorilla or Lotto or one of them. One of them gonna scoop up real quick because, this bitch got a lot of enemies in this industry. Anyway, and I'm not saying that Glorilla got a problem with Ice Spice. But what I'm saying is, Ice Spice tries to follow the Nikki ways so bad that she too, just like Akbar V, will do anything to stay in Nikki's good graces, okay? Especially because she done got caught talking about Nikki. But she did nothing but open up the curtain and shine the light on what an amazing artist that Cleo is, okay? And the delight it is to have her in people's presence, okay? Cleo getting ready to get her heart's desire. She's got a 9 and 10 of cups. Okay, let me put them in the right space. Y'all know them cards coming in back to back means that you're almost there and you have arrived, okay? Cleo, okay? You can ready to have your moment, baby. Whereas that Ice Spice tried to shut her out and wouldn't share, we had her laying up in some shit that Cleo describes as almost resembling slave fucking quarters. Honey, you get ready to have so much room to stretch your motherfucking legs. You get ready to have so much room to walk up and down your damn tour bus. Hell, do you turn cartwheels, girl? Because you're going to be able to do that, okay? And while she thought that she was doing some shit, I'm going to stop her. I'm going to get in her path. Baby, that 6 of wands and that motherfucking 6 of crystals, that's the 6 of coins and that's the 6 of wands, baby. The universe getting ready to open up such an avalanche of blessings on Cleo. See, when you try to play with those of us that are spiritually connected, and I don't know if she's into spirituality, but something that is so raw about that girl's personality tells me that she is indeed close to God, okay? God ain't gonna play with Ice Spice. That humbling is coming, but first, she gets to watch Cleo rise. She gets to watch Cleo attain some success. She gets to watch Cleo enjoy her career. That's what she get ready to watch. Ice Spice, in the meantime, baby, that towel getting ready to drop on that ass, okay? Your 15 minutes of fame is up, okay? It's time to return you to the pit bull kennel. It's time to put you back where you belong, baby, because people see you out of control, okay? You done lost your motherfucking mind if you think that you possess a catalog big enough to be trying to pull some Mariah Carey-ass diva shit. And you can't even rap for real. Castanet asked this bitch to motherfucking freestyle. She turned her open ass around. Her gapped open ass. That's all she got. But because you treated Cleo bad, baby, you ain't got shit coming. And like I said, people get ready to make sure that your career is done, honey. See, where you thought that you was doing some shit to hurt her, you just hurt yourself. Stupid ass. Thinking that you can keep on treating dark-skinned women like that. Now it's going to be you, okay? It's going to be you that's reaching and grasping and hoping that somebody take you on their tour, honey. God ain't going to let you treat that girl like that. And there's going to be some more shit come up about Ice Spice, y'all. This tower get ready to be heavy on this child, okay? And these are things that have to happen, okay? That tower means that this shit need to happen because she needs to be humbled. She's about to be humbled real soon, y'all, because she out of control. Universe getting ready to sit this gal down, okay? That humbling is coming. Just remember I told y'all, all right?
Your girl Cleo. So y'all know me. I've always been vocal about everything, about literally everything. Nobody can shut me up. Nobody can silence me. Like, was you silent or was you silent? Okay, and everybody's do that to me. This video isn't to bash anyone. This is for me to speak on my experience and what I went through. And I want my fans to learn from this. My fans, my followers, my supporters, my future fans, all the supporters. You don't even have to like me. I want y'all to literally take this situation I'm about to break down to y'all and be inspired by it. And understand that no matter what the opportunity is, nobody should make you feel less than or make you feel like shit because they gave you an opportunity. It does not matter. It does not give a door, an open way for somebody to try to humiliate you or try to make you feel less than. And I feel as though being such a confident black woman, I'm sorry, I'm actually so as a black woman. I don't even want to start tearing, okay? Anyways, as a black woman, a confident one who knows exactly who she is and exactly what she wants in this world, people are so intimidated by it, and it's either you're intimidated and scared of it, or you love it and you just love it. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I was around somebody who was clearly intimidated by me, and just who I am as a person. And at first, it might have been something that they liked, but as you can see, I only go up, and I can be seen as a threat to somebody who clearly isn't confident. I can fall out with a friend over miscommunications, misunderstandings. That's okay. You know, we can work it out. Honestly, it's not something that is has to end everything. You know what I'm saying? But you actually had one time to show me that you are jealous, intimidated, untrustworthy, fake, disloyal, ingenuine, manipulative, and calculated. And I promise you that will be the last time you ever play with me. Now I will break down how it ended. And for a lot of people that don't know, me and I did not go together. That is not my childhood friend. I met her 2 years ago. Before she blew up, I was very supportive of her. Before she even blew up, I was somebody that genuinely liked her. I was like, this girl is so cute. I seen her video on my Explore. She didn't even drop her Bible song yet. And I was so supportive of her. Now, anyways, I'm just gonna tell the story because you guys deserve to know. You guys deserve to know why we are not friends anymore. Because a lot of y'all love us being together. You guys do deserve to know why we're not friends. Y'all do deserve to know who y'all are so obsessed with. Y'all love us so much. Y'all deserve to know who that girl is as an actual human being. As an actual human being. Looks, all of that. As a human being, at your soul. Y'all deserve to know. So the ending of July, I get a call from Ice very early in the morning. Cleo, come on tour with me. I miss you. Come. And I'm just like, girl, I'm about to come on tour with you and watch you perform all month. Like, I got a nigga. I got stuff that I can do. I can get money. I have opportunities in New York. I have radio. I have things that I need to focus on. So for me to travel all over the United States with you to watch you perform, I'm crazy. She's like, no, I was just perform. God, yeah, you want me to perform? She ain't never, ever broke me out on stage. I was like, oh, wait. Okay, like, I guess in my head, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, I thought she really trying to make up for that fake shit that I told like a month ago. Like, she really trying to, be an actual friend because that shit was weird as fuck. And I checked out that shit. And even for her to apologize, like, pulling teeth, like, girl, you got calling your friend jealous for no reason. And her excuse was that I didn't speak up when I was asked if she was Nigerian. Like, girl, I met you a month before that video. I didn't even know you was Nigerian. So that was kind of weird to me too, that she was upset at me for not knowing she was Nigerian. And she said that you could at least said I was black. Like, girl, I didn't even know you. Am I your PR? Am I supposed to be clearing up every time somebody's asking about you being black or Nigerian? Like, that's not my role. And I don't even know you. So I was so confused. Anyways, after that situation that happened, every time somebody's asking about you being black or Nigerian, like, that's not my role. And I don't even know you. So I was so confused. Anyways, after after that situation that happened, with her ex-best friend exposing her for calling like just about everybody jealous, that was kind of like sick too, because why do you think everybody jealous of you? She literally tried to link me being jealous of her with that interview of me not knowing if she was Nigerian. And I'm just like, girl, are you crazy? And she never said that she felt away, and it was just like, I didn't even know that she was mad at me. She just didn't message about me. So she told me like, everybody's jealous of me, don't take it about me, everybody's jealous of me, I'm just about my mom. Like, that's kind of sick. But okay, like, okay. Fast forward though, I started thinking that a lot of the things that Ice was doing was calculated. Like, even the thing after her best friend exposing her, it was like, oh, like, let's go to the basketball game, come meet to the basketball game. I'm thinking like, oh, she's going to come to the basketball game, like, maybe she's trying to make it up. I don't know why I kept thinking that she was trying to make it up for being, like, caught being fake. But it was just like, you know, basketball game, it was like one day later, she's like, dropping a song. It's like every time she's like inviting me out, because we never chilled with some like chill shit, bro. Like, it was never like just some chill, it was always like, in the vlog the next day, and it was always dropping too. So it was like, what, this girl kind of uses me for her rollouts. So I'm just like, okay. When the tour thing came out, I'm like, oh, she's actually trying to like give me something now. Like, okay. She's trying to make it up. She's trying to work. She's trying to be an actual good friend. I made a flyer announcing that I was going to come on tour with her. It did not even get reposted. It didn't even get a comment or like, and she was tagging it. The bill, it didn't even have my name on it. Like, just nobody knew I was coming on tour. It was like a special guest. Like, she didn't even like shine any sort of like her own light on me. It was like kind of like all me. Like, I was my business about like she didn't really try to like mesh me in with her actual fan base or try to like put her fan base onto me. Very calculated, you know? It was just giving like, oh, let's you know, let Cleo eat, but we gonna get her crumbs. Like, we gonna shine light on her, but let's dim it. You know what I'm saying? It just gave that so much. Online says the show starts at 8. It would even say 9 sometimes. And guess what time I was going on? At 7:30, 7:45. I was going on before the show starts. So that was kind of really tough. I had no idea what to expect going on tour. I had no idea until I got on tour and started seeing certain things. And I'm just like, wait, why did I have that? I didn't have a room. I was told I was going to be with her, but I didn't have a room. A room for me backstage. Edible. I was in her dressing room. I didn't have no writer. I was with her. And before I came on tour, I asked her, what were the things that I was going to have to pay for? Because it's so last minute. Like, you're only giving me one day to prepare. Like, it's July 30 something and we going on tour. It starts like literally one day. So I'm just like, what do I have to pay for? Nothing. You're going to be with me. You're good. You're going to be with me. So I was like, okay, everything is handled. I'm just going to go. I'm going to make the best out of it. Yeah, you're here alone, bitch. Like, I'm just like, wow. So I come out of the car and I'm just telling the bellman because at least there's a bellman here and what bags to take out because I'm gonna take a shower too. So we go upstairs and it's like after the show, time gets like a rush back, so we're trying to let her get back on the bus. So we're in the hotel room and I had this feeling in my chest. I don't know if anybody else who's a real gets this feeling, and it's just a feeling. I'm just like, I have to say something because if I don't say something, I'm gonna start moving like I don't like her. So I'm gonna at least say how I feel, get her take on it instead of being angry and just letting it build up frustration in me. So she's in the shower and I'm like, I think my makeup off so that we can like, you know, I'm not feeling like you have to shower, take my makeup off, and it's just delaying us because we're trying to hurry up. So I'm to the back and taking my makeup off and I'm like, yo, you know you asked me to like take my bag. I mean, not to ask me. I'm like, oh, you know you told me to take my bags when we to the venue. So that was it was smart for me to take my bags and the reason why. And you even told me to tell your security to bring the bags upstairs. So why would it be a problem for him to bring the bags back to the car? And she goes, that's my security. He works for me. If he feels like he's doing more work, he's gonna get paid more. So I'm like, how much does he like? Does he get paid more? Because if I'm gonna be on this whole tour, I would pay him more. I'll pay him more to carry my bags. I want to carry my bags. I don't. Like I see what this carry my bags was crazy to me. So I'm like, alright, gotta figure this out. So like, how much money pay more? He's like, he gets paid a flat rate. I'm like, is this girl serious? She said like she had no idea what flat rate meant. If he gets paid a flat rate, that means that he'll move the house for you. He's getting paid to work for you. He's not paid to work for you. He's moving anything to tell him to move. He's moving anything that you tell him to move. So I'm like, girl, carrying the bags out. Like the fans was on my face. She started making it seem like she understand like, oh yeah, that's pretty good enough. But then she goes back to being weird. She's just like, he can't leave my side. Like he can't leave me. That's why. Like girl, what you mean he can't leave you? So now I catch her again. Like she's just weird. I'm just like, what you mean he can't leave you? We was up there waiting for him to bring all your bags. He left you several times to bring your bags to the car. He left you a lot of times already. She's like, oh, why would I wait for him to bring your bags to the car? I'm like, the conversation was done after that. It was done. I said, okay, I know the type of girl that I'm dealing with. She's very selfish. Why would we just wait for him to bring your bags? What you mean why would we wait for my bags now? Like girl, what? I got out the bathroom. That was the end of the day. I didn't bring up that situation no more. I charged it to the game. And charging something to the game is normally something you do regarding business. But I thought that this girl was my friend, so I'm like, why do I have to charge something to the game in this situation? Like, this is supposed to be my friend. But gradually I started seeing that she wasn't really my friend. And that was like the beginning of it. Now, what I didn't know, which I later learned after bringing up everything I went through to her, I learned that this situation where I said something about my bags was the reason why I got mistreated the entire tour after that. And I had no idea that she was so tight at me for saying something. But she's the type of person who doesn't like to be, she doesn't want anything said to her. She feels too highly. Oh, she's going back. Her height was like to say nothing to her. But that's the type of person I wouldn't want as a friend. Like, I don't want a friend that I can't tell about themselves. Like, I can't tell you about yourself because you're famous. Like, that's sick. It doesn't matter how famous you are. We're still all human beings at the end of the day. And you still can get checked and you still can talk about yourself. Whatever though, so we went to the next places, got back to New York. The New York show was like, I was so like indecisive if I wanted to continue the tour because of the bag situation. And I'm just like, oh, because I'm not gonna have anybody, but me and my manager was working on getting somebody like some assistant. Anyways, so of course the story is because it was 30 days ago. So yeah, the New York show I was real indecisive about like continuing the tour, but I have this drive in me where I feel like God wouldn't put me in a situation that I cannot handle. And I felt like he put me in a situation. He gave me this situation, and if I couldn't handle it, he wouldn't have. So any way that anybody's about to treat me, I will overcome it. I'm going to overcome everything. You are not going to treat me out of my side. You are not going to make me feel like I'm not supposed to be here. I am moving by the grace of God. And that's just that. I don't care. I don't care. And from that moment forward, I said, I'm not even going to speak on anything that makes me feel uncomfortable or makes me feel unwelcome. But at the end of this, I'm going to say how I feel. I am going to say how I feel. Because right now in this moment, I feel like I'm going to talk with somebody that don't even fuck with me for real. That's not even really my friend. The New York tour, her dressing room was kind of small. I never had a dressing room. You know what was kind of weird? That she said that I was going to be with her the whole time. Like I was going to be with her living good. And when I would come inside the venue, her whole tour production team, they would act like they had no idea where I'm supposed to go. Like, did she not tell you guys that I'm supposed to be in her room? They're just like, oh, we don't have a room for you. But here, they'll give me like a bathroom. The bathroom that everybody's using. They'll give me the bathroom and say, you can dress inside this bathroom right here. And I'm just like, I'm supposed to be in her room though. Like I'm confused. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just confusing. So they would like show me bathrooms and little corners that I can get right in. And I'm just like, what? But yeah, I realized every time there was a special guest or somebody that I wanted to bring out, they was always accommodating. Somehow they was always able to find a room, and they always had a room for themselves. I never had a room, and I was okay with that because I already came on tour knowing that I was gonna be with her. But it annoyed me when they would act like they had no idea where I was supposed to be at. That was confusing. So the dressing room was small, and I asked her like, oh, can I get ready inside the room? She's like, come see the room. I come and see the room, and the room is large enough for us to get ready in it. Like, bro, you invited me on tour, but we're supposed to be trying to thug it out and make it work because we're friends and we're girls. Like, hello. So we're getting our makeup done. Our chairs are like just that, but the room is not. It's not like there's a couch, a wardrobe thing was fitting in, which the big ass wardrobe, or something was fitting in. She's good. She's good. And I'm good too. I get after I'm done dressing up, I get out of the room. I'm not sitting around in the room and shit, 'cause she don't even allow me to sit in the room. She's getting the pool. Like, anytime she feels like it, which was kind of like weird too, because like, girl, why can't you just sit in the room and chill? Like, whatever. So, oh yeah, I forgot. That's because she was tight ever since the Philly show when I said something about the luggage. That is why everything was weird afterwards. Now I put my bag, literally a tote, on the side of her couch, and she knows it's mine, so she knows that's my bag. I put it on the side of the couch. Her mom came in the room, started getting out the room, like an hour goes by, I like go downstairs, I walk past the room, I see my bag, like my telephone bag outside of her door. And I'm just like, wait, why would they kick this little bag out? Like, this little bag is on the side of the couch, like, why would it need to be kicked out the room? But it's crazy now. A few days later, I'm like, nothing. It could have been anybody. You know what I'm saying? Could have decided that walked past the door and seen the bag in the front of Ike's door. My card was used. $700 and something was used at one of those design retail websites, like Essence or something. I was so gagged. I was just like, what? But of course, my bank account, I didn't even make it a thing. I didn't even make it a thing. But imagine somebody that only has $700 in the account. And like, yo, just imagine how other people could react to that. Like, they would be so fucking gagged, bro. I'm just like, whatever. You know, that's crazy. Because why would you kick my bag out? But like I said, I'm not gonna say nothing. She had been arguing with me. She had something. Now, I stayed in New York a couple of days to work on my video shoot. When I came back, everything changed. So she told me to take a bunk on the bus because Ryan was coming to the back. Ryan coming, so take a bunk on the bus. I was like, okay, girl, I'm gonna talk like cool rain. That's what she told me though. So I'm thinking, we're done. This is like a cool note. The bus ride is mad long. I think we're gonna go back to the hotel when we get to go like the hotel. So when she got out of the back room with the bus, we came out together. It was her, Ryan, me, and this girl. We were walking towards the elevator. We were inside the elevator. And this is something that she could have texted me because she texted me when she said that he was coming on the bus and for me to take a bunk on the bus. So she goes in the elevator. You want to get your own room? I was like, what? I didn't know I was getting my own room. I was back. I'm like, oh, that's what I was trying to understand. Stop the elevator door from opening. Girl, why you can't say nothing to nobody? Like, why you always trying to give like an embarrassing kind of vibe? Like, it's not even embarrassing, but it's like that's the vibe that you make it seem like you try to give all the time. Like, girl, you could have texted me that. Cleo, make sure you get your own room. This is the hotel we stayed at. Like, damn, I had to tell the hotel and you tell me not to get your own room. Like, I could have a room booked right before you got here. But on top of that, I didn't even know I was paying for a hotel room because they're saying I got 5-star hotels every place. A label started everything covered. You know what I'm saying? I'm an independent artist. Why would I come on this tour knowing that I had one day to prepare? Now I'm gonna have to pay for 5-star hotels in every city. This is not something that I signed up for. This is not something that I was prepared for. This is not something that I told my label about. Maybe they could not even maybe they would have helped me. They would have helped me. But you gave me one single day to prepare for a tour that you knew about months ago. That's so crazy to me. But we know why now. We know now that you added me to the tour simply because you wanted to damage control. The situation made you look crazy. You thought to yourself, and this is things that I realized after the fact. I told y'all I really thought that she was trying to make it up. It wasn't a makeup matter. It was her trying to clean up everything that was going on with her and let's add Cleo to the tour so people think I'm a good friend. So people think that I give opportunities to her and I'm nice and I'm good. Her stylist ended up saying like, no, you just say, you got your fans coming out, you already promoted it yourself, like your fans coming to see you, do it for your fans. She put that battery in my back to really like, I had to get my head back on the foot, like, yo, like, make the situation what you can make it and just ignore everything else. And at the end of this, you will trust her and you will tell her how this situation made you feel. And if she doesn't care, that was never your friend. Some people don't even know what, and like, they don't know how they're making you feel until you tell them. But if she doesn't care, she was never your friend. So I ended up staying with the hairstylist. She let me stay inside her hotel room. Every city that we went to, I stayed with her, and she was mad nice, and it was so fun with her. Like, it really just gave, like, it was just fun. Like, it felt like how it was supposed to be with ice, but she's fucking boring. Like, she's boring, she doesn't want to do anything, she doesn't want to play Uno. Like, she doesn't want to do anything. The bus ride be bad, boring, it just be boring. So, like, we were hairstylist, we showed me, like, the fun side of the tour. And she even said herself, like, yeah, you made this tour so, like, easy going, like, you just made it fun, and I'm glad that she felt that way, because she made that for me, too. And thank you, girl. Now, moving forward, this is when it starts to really feel like mistreatment. So, the hairstylist shows me, like, amending stuff. She's like, oh, production, and whatever, order food for everybody, pick what you want. I'm like, okay, I'll give it to Sally, just like you, like, I'll just give it to Sally. Then she shows me, like, a message where somebody from production is like, Cleo is not part of the budget. So, I'm just like, how am I not part of the budget, but y'all invited me on tour? Like, who and why? And why didn't they tell you that make sure Cleo good? Make sure Cleo good. Cleo is a part of the budget. Make sure Cleo good. The same way you told me that I was gonna be good. Why is the production saying that I'm not a part of the budget for chicken salad? Chicken salad? I'm not a part of the budget for chicken salad? Y'all could have bought that chicken salad and literally got away from my manager or me. But y'all wanted to show me so bad that I can't get nothing and that nobody's here for me, that I can get a chicken salad. I gagged. I was like, wow, this is corny. I ain't saying nothing. No, I'm not gonna say anything about anything. I'm just gonna pick everything and whatever. So my manager ends up getting me an assistant to come on tour with me. Somebody to help me in Chicago. So now the Chicago show was lit. It was so fun. I love Chicago. But yeah, she came, she helped me, whatever. And the only reason why she came in the first place was because she was told that she was gonna be able to go on Ryan's bus. And then at the end of the show, she was told that Ryan said he can't come on his bus. And she was just so confused. That's the reason why she came all the way to Chicago in the first place. And Ryan's like, on his own bus, he's going to the bus. Right? So it was just so mind-boggling, you know. And you're not even say that. They probably just didn't even want me to have anybody. And this was the bottom of the story did that. They actually do want me to struggle. They want me to struggle a little bit. They want to see if I'm gonna stay. They want it's like they want to put this pressure on me. And let me tell you, the devil will not win. He will not win. He will not win. He will not win. He was going to get to me, but he didn't win. So I went all the way back to New York, and I was left again with nobody. I got a little piece of help, and then I was done for. Now we're in Texas. We're in between Texas and Mexico. What do you guys think of when y'all think Texas? Between Texas and Mexico? Desert, tumbleweeds, nothing for miles. No Uber Eats, no Uber to eat, and there's nothing. We're at a Best Western, whatever one of those hotels are. We're in the middle of nowhere. That's how you know we're at one of those Best Western hotels. And yeah, no food. There's a McDonald's all the way down the block. It didn't walk. Probably gonna get bit by scorpions and all sorts of other bugs while walking through the desert to McDonald's. So me and her were in a hotel. We just sleep and stuff like 2 o'clock. We get up around like 5 or 6. I call Ice. I'm getting ready and me and her just outside making videos, whatever. I call her, I'm like, oh, let's make TikToks. She's like with that soulless demon face, just you're my hairstylist, so like, damn, my bad. Really seems like she don't really want to be friends with my hairstylist, but it's like, damn, bitch, I don't got no friends. So I'm gonna make friends with bitches that actually want to be my friend. I'm sorry. I don't know why, because it was just like, ew, like, alright, I'm gonna hairstylist, so look at me like, oh, like, I can't, like, I'm not ready, obviously. Like, it was just the attitude around it that was just so weird, corny to me. I was like, whatever. Went downstairs, and I seen her in the lobby, and her and some other boy, one of my friends just standing there, you know, the basketball. I'm like, oh, what's up today? Oh, we playing basketball, blah, blah, blah. Nobody said anything about eating. Nobody. I'm like, me and her, like, you talking about food, like, oh, we now hungry, like, we now just McDonald's. Nobody said anything about food. About me and her, I told her how hungry we are. Now we go to the boy bus, tour bus, and we just sitting in the bus, he was like, oh, like, it's nice enough McDonald's, like, nobody want to walk it by themselves, we take one to meet with us. They're like, oh, that's mad far, like, nah, like, where this desert, scary, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. Nobody said anything about food still. Come to find out, everybody ate. Can you believe that? Everybody ate. Guess what? They all went to a steakhouse. Everybody went to a steakhouse and left me, the hairstylist, and the makeup artist. Everybody went to go get a bite, steak, mashed, spring corn, finish. And we didn't have anything. We didn't eat at all. We're trying to figure out how to get McDonald's. We got all ate already. Nobody mentioned it. You know why nobody mentioned it? Because it was a secret. It was a secret. And my guys, one of the things I had to charge today, I guess, I'm like, what? They said don't say they know what makes it a problem. Alright, not the same thing. One of the things I'm just gonna have to bring up when I'm ready to leave. And that's another thing that I didn't realize when I reflected on everything, that this girl was really mad at me for saying something about that luggage, bro. She was so mad at me for saying something. Like, she don't want nobody to say nothing to her. Like, she tried to low-key torture me. Like, she was trying to low-key do it. Like, she wasn't trying to do it too much, but she was trying to still, like, show me, like, yeah. And I was like, I didn't even know that until I brought all this up to her. And she showed me that she didn't do it. Girl, ew. I was like, oh my god, this woman told somebody that hates my guts. Wow. So for you guys that don't know how a tour bus looks, it looks like a slave ship. Very similar to a slave ship. 3 bunks stacked up on top of each other very tightly on each side. So we have more. This first episode had 3, and then she has her big room in the back, which I was staying at for the first couple of days until I moved things. So I saying something about my bag. As an artist, why the hell would I want to leave the venue carrying my bags? We'll never know why she wanted me to look so crazy. We'll never know. Actually, we do know. But yeah. So that's how the bus looks. And while we were in New Orleans, there was another situation where we was on the bus from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Me and the makeup artist, me and the hairstylist, so all of us, we were supposed to be on the bus because at this point, I just didn't communicate with me right away. She like slowly, gradually stopped talking to me, and that's because I think like she realized I was like getting cool with the people that worked for her, so now like she's kind of like treating me like a worker. But I was so confused, like, you're not being my friend, so I'm going to make more friends. Like, girl, it's like she wanted me to be miserable and alone, and it just didn't happen because that's not what God had planned for people. So they were supposed to be on the bus at 9, and nobody tells me anything, so I'm just doing what they said. No, I don't get no text messages. Like I said, she doesn't tell me nothing. So I get on the bus at 9 a.m. because that's what her manager told. That her manager doesn't even text me. That's how much I don't get anything told to me. So she was literally the one that was supposed to speak to me. So I get on the bus at 9, wake up at 2, and we're in the same place. So you can think about it. We're on a spaceship, right? From 9 to 2 p.m. in the same place, thinking that we're moving, and that by the time we wake up, we won't even be there anymore. So to find out we're in the same place, it's so crazy. My legs are breaking now. Like, I'm just so confused. Like, niggas is treating us like fucking luggage for real. Like, yeah, let's just throw the luggage on the bus. Like, girl, what? We're humans. Can you tell us that you're not leaving right now? When somebody asks like, why didn't we leave yet? Because I didn't feel like leaving yet. And I'm just like, bro, this is so crazy. I texted her, I was like, hey, are you okay? She's like, yeah, I'm on the way. I'm like, bro, what? You could have been told me not to get on the bus because you're not leaving yet. Y'all want to do something, y'all walk around, look around, just travel around, whatever. We're not leaving yet. But instead, you gotta sit up in that tour bus with that little girl, and you didn't even give a when I told you about any of this. And that shit is what really hurts the most. How much she didn't get. So I'm actually glad that I didn't say anything during the tour. Let me tell you something. The second person that I am, bro, if I say how I feel, which is this is how the situation is making me feel, and I see that you don't give that's going to turn me. So I didn't want to be turned so bad that I spaz on her. I spaz on her. I swing on her. I'm locked up. I rip up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't even want that to come out of this at all. Because the way she goes back and forth and the way she's ready to argue, that's somebody that knows that they got people behind her. Because that mouth would not be running like that 2 years ago. I'll tell you that much. I was going to leave after we was left in the desert and they went to the steakhouse. I was going to leave after that. But I'm like, no, let me do the Dallas Houston show. Let me bring my relation out. Let me make the best out of this situation once again. And that was going to be it. My mom, who she wasn't able to make it to the New York show, she comes to Atlanta. She's like, I should come to Atlanta because it was my mom's 70th birthday. And she wanted to see me. So I'm like, I went to the show just for her. Love you, mommy. Now we're going to get into the dispute that ended everything. So I dressed everything to her. I should actually show how I dress it because although it was very long, I want you guys to also keep in mind how so close friendships and relationships feel. Like the breakup feels the same, the way you express yourself, you can kind of feel the same. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it is very similar. So when I was explaining everything that I went through, it was a long ass paragraph. And, like I was talking about it, like I'm breaking everything down because I want you to know exactly how I feel and how it made me feel. Exactly what I went through and how it made me feel. I want you to understand it. And I also want you to put yourself in my shoes and ask yourself if you would even go through that. You know what I'm saying? Because people fail to realize that she skipped a very important part in her career, which was the crime. She barely had to do that. She barely had to do that. And that's okay. Some people are lucky. Some people are lucky. And we're going to call it luck. We're not going to call it her being blessed because I don't think the Lord will bless somebody like her. Her soul is it doesn't belong to the person above. She is very dark and very soulless. And I've never been around this girl for more than 10 hours. Anytime I hung out with her, it was something very small, a small gathering, a small event. It was video shoots, you know what I'm saying? And then it was chilling in the crib, face not done, chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was some real friendship. That's why I kind of got annoyed when a lot of people was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? It was like, oh, but it was like, we were still cool. Like, that was still my girl, bro. So, it was just, her energy, I got to witness it very first hand. I was around her every day, 24/7. I mean, not all the time, but she would go straight to the back into that room. And when I would see her, like, at the venue or whatever, because after the situation, I saw her. She was dark. She just, oh my God, like, it's even scary to talk about, like, bro, that girl saved. Like, I know she was always like that. It's Hollywood, but Hollywood never changed me. Like, Hollywood never changed me. But Nikki was very correct when she said, ain't no friends in the game. Ain't no friends in the game. But me thinking like, oh, like, I was cool guys, like, before all of this, blah, blah, blah. I didn't think, like, she was gonna be a weirdo over time. Like, that shit was crazy. So, when I told her about everything, she literally turned around. Like, when I say everything, I told her everything. I'm gonna put it in the screenshot. Honestly, it felt like it could have been a miscommunication here. She didn't want to tell me that she told her manager, basically after the Philly situation, she told her manager to tell my manager that I'm gonna need to get my own room. What I was confused on is that I told you how I felt in Philly, but you couldn't tell me how you felt in Philly. And that's why we weren't really friends. That's how I realized that we weren't really friends. You can't just speak up to me. But I had the audacity to say that I didn't say any of those stuff to you because I'm scared of you. Why would I be scared of you? I didn't want to punch you. I didn't want to say all those stuff above and then you completely ignore it. Because that's what you did when I mentioned the stuff that happened in Philly. You ignored it. Like, you did not care. So with that being said, if I was to explain everything like how I explained it, you would literally not care at all.
Listeners, and I'm sharing my stage with you, and you feeling so entitled, like you thinking that my people that work for me is supposed to work for you too. Like, that's so crazy to me. Like, how in the shower you gonna bargain while I'm good ass nigga trying to press me about some bags? That you gotta carry some bags. What? Like, nah, that's that shit, bro. But that's all I could do, y'all. All I could do is sigh about it, because it's just like, what can you do, bro? It's like, damn, crash outs to me going on rants, bro. Crash out to me going on rants. So at the end of the day, it's whatever, bro. Like, this shit comes with it, you know, like, yeah, see, clearly, this what comes with it, bro, right? So, but the whole thing that's blowing me right now is, like, talking about some dark energy, trying to compare a tour bus to a slave ship. Like, what are you talking about right now? What? That is crazy to me, bro. That's so crazy to me. Like, you're really gonna be friends with somebody for 2 years, but the whole time you feel like they soulless and dark. You sound dumb. It's anything we both need saving. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, we was at the movie theaters, we was siphon. You not gonna tell people how we was at an Italian restaurant and you ate so much food and vacuum that the server was like, where did the food go? Like, stop it right now. You talking about some, she ain't let me to the back of her room on her tour bus. She had this big ass room in my bed one time. Like, damn, you wanna sleep in my bed every day? That's crazy to me. Anyways, I'm about to actually go to sleep for real this time, but I'm about to announce the Euro tour date, because for me, the shit go on, bro. Regardless, the shit is still gonna go on. That's the gag.
Award for something that she's done, because in the past, Renee had many of her followers make donations for her to get a breast reduction.
Hi, my babies. The GoFundMe is in my bio right now. I don't need any other comments. Don't worry about it right now. I don't need any other comments. If you want to donate, go right ahead. Everything is explained in this GoFundMe. Link in bio. I go to my first appointment for my consultation December 1st. So we'll be there November 30th. So yeah, guys, I'm super excited. So yeah, go ahead and go do what you need to do. It's link in bio.
Like I said, she got some.
Okay, she did just what it did. I don't know why I believe it. But hey, it is what it is. Joseph, what me? Like, I don't understand why y'all know. Anyway, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. At the end of the day, when we go to court, we will see. It's okay. And I make a fake baby and make those friends that she just beat up, because she knows that she won't do that. People believe the last person because that's what they always talk about.
Oh man.
All right, y'all see that? See, again, it was all their purpose to bring her on the tour Despite all of that shit that Cleo just explained, and I'm sorry that I had to speed it up because y'all know YouTube flags people's motherfucking videos for using actual motherfucking clips. I think they support lies, but anyway, we got that shit in there. But y'all see that? Although, despite all of the shit that was going on, her whole purpose, Ice Spice's whole purpose, was to bring her on the tour to create some controversy and some drama so she could run with this motherfucking lie that dark-skinned girls are jealous of her. Bitch, for what? Okay. Anyway, the manipulation continues because, again, she needs to be a sort of quote-unquote sort of kind of sacrifice so that Ice Spice can be seen in a good light again, because people ain't really fucking with this dumb bitch. People really getting tired of her, and I'm glad. But anyway, she decided to manipulate the situation, and I believe promised Cleo a bunch of shit that was going to occur. And Cleo kind of explained that. She told me everything was good and da 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 da. She telling y'all the truth. Like, the bitch promised her a bunch of shit and had no intentions on coming through with any of it because, again, like I told y'all, her whole purpose of inviting Cleo on the tour was to create controversy, was to create beef amongst an artist that she felt like she had the chance of washing, in my opinion. She thought that, okay, I'm going to take her on tour with me. I'm going to get into it with the bitch. I'm going to steal her fans and I'm going to leave her somewhere. See, this is what she was trying to do, but motherfucking Cleo's smart, okay? Yeah, I know that she's got a lot of energy. I know Cleo got a whole lot of energy, and I don't know why she's giving me fire sign energy. She's sort of kind of giving me Aries, but that's a good thing, even if she isn't. She also is giving me air sign too, because despite Cleo having this big personality that y'all see, she's smart, okay? She's just not hype, okay? That's the thing behind Cleo. She was popping before Ice Spice punk ass was anyway. They only overlook fucking Cleo because she's dark skinned, and Cleo is motherfucking beautiful. Look. Ice Spice could never, baby. Ice Spice could fucking never, and I don't give a shit who disagrees with me. Cleo is fucking beautiful, okay? Ice Spice looked like something that Abatala drew while he was drunk with his fucking left hand. Looked like Abatala was just drawing shit with his left motherfucking hand and was slizzy. This was when Abatala was drinking. I'm not, excuse me, Omo Abatala, I'm not being disrespectful to father, but y'all know he used to cut up. Y'all know father used to have a problem with the liquor, okay? Nice Spice looked like one of them motherfuckers. He was drawing and doodling and just putting the motherfucker together and accidentally knocked the bitch in the human pile. That's what she looked like. Anyway, that was what she was going to do. Bring her on tour, and I'm going to get into it with her to make myself look better. You know, try to, like I said, sacrifice her. Not like kill her, but you know what they give. She might have been trying to sacrifice her, but again, Cleo was too smart or sacrifice her in that way. She was supposed to be a sacrifice in aspect of Ice Spice was supposed to destroy this woman. Okay, she was supposed to make her look unstable, make it look like nobody should be able to work with her because she's this, that, and the third. Oh, Ice Spice had it all planned out, baby, or at least she thought with her dumb ass. Listen to the bitch talk, man. You can just tell she only got like about 17 brain cells. She got all them chromosomes and not enough brain cells, honey. She looked like this motherfucking goat on this motherfucker, don't she? Touch that Ice Spice. There she is right there. Demon bitch. Anyway. Yeah, that's what she was going to do. She was going to take motherfucking Cleo on the road with her, and this was the whole objective. I'm going to sacrifice her, make her look bad publicly. And Cleo is not lying when she says that this bitch's spirit is dark. I told y'all that her energy was real dark. I told y'all that this bitch potentially has aligned herself with darker energies, trying to get ahead. This is what she probably grew up hearing that people have to do in order to get ahead in the industry, and they do. She's game for this shit. She's game for destroying a black woman. She's cool with all of that shit. That's probably why Drake like her or loves her because, or was up her ass because she's okay with trying to destroy a black woman. Oh, look, fuck my hair up. Anyway, yeah, it's this bitch energy. She's fucked up. Fucked up, dark-hearted ass bitch, That's why it was easy for her to make all of these felonious promises to Cleo Yeah, you're gonna be taken care of. I got you. We got you. My people's da 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 da. And we're gonna get into that in a second. But that's why she had no issue with not offering Cleo anything legally. That's why she didn't offer her a contract. I don't understand why Cleo, being a established artist, if you will, didn't get shit in writing. I don't give a fuck if this is your friend, baby. This is business. This is my paper. You gonna put this shit on in black and white, okay? If it's about my bread, it's going to be on paper, okay? Cleo went into this situation thinking that she was maybe special to Ice Spice, maybe because she felt like they were friends. She didn't have to do that. She didn't need to get anything legal. This is my girl, you know? This is my girl. She ain't gonna do me like this. Ice has got me. I've been knowing her for a whole 2 motherfucking years. Da, 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 da. All of this shit, you know. She felt like, again, she had a space in Ice Spice's heart all along while watching Ice Spice do dog dirty shit to other women, okay? She sat and watched her do that same shit to that other dark-skinned friend. And I'm sorry, y'all, I don't remember her name, but the girl Ice Spice just got into it with prior to Cleo. Anyway, she watched her do this shit to this girl, and instead of her looking and falling back like, hold on, let me gauge this bitch, let me vet this fucking bitch, let me see what her temperature like, because she ain't really nobody's friend for real. She thought that that girl was just saying that shit, you know. It was cool, you know, as long as, you know, she was benefiting from it, you know, as long as Ice wasn't doing it to her. But when she began to do it to her, it became a problem. But we're gonna get to that in a minute. Yeah, as long as it was a thing of Cleo was sitting at the table with Ice Spice, it was okay, so to speak, that she was treating other people like this, you know. The other girl even tried to tell her about Ice Spice, and Cleo, and I hate this for dark-skinned girls because y'all do this an awful lot, and I want y'all to learn to maybe gauge that when you do this. But Cleo, being the tough, outspoken, dark-skinned friend, decides she gonna go fight this other dark-skinned girl for, or she at least threatened to beat her up because she was talking or telling people what it was with Ice Spice. Yeah, this, as long as it was benefiting Cleo. Again, I feel bad for the shit that Ice Spice put her through, but she kind of walked herself in that trying to be the token dark skin amongst the fucking light skins, okay? See, she has confidence, but it ain't quite as high as she's alluding to it being, because no way would you have stuck around Ice Spice doing that shit to you if you had any self-efficacy about yourself for real, okay? Not saying that her self-esteem is low, but she feels a way about herself somehow that allowed her to be able to let Ice Spice treat her like this. I say that because she was ready to fight the dark-skinned girl, right? Didn't swing a fist at Ice Spice. I know she gave her reasoning in behind why she didn't jump on her, da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, she still wiped her ass with you. You didn't get paid for it, so you might as well have whooped her ass. Clearly, you had the money to move and groove and do what it was that you was going to do, babe. You could have got out of jail. Not that you even should have went to jail. No, let me take that back. Let me retract that. She didn't need to go to jail, but you could have got yourself from around Ice Spice. And let me put it to you like this. She wouldn't have taken this shit from a dark-skinned girl. She'd have walked clean off that motherfucking tour. So because Cleo kind of has light-skinned girl syndrome, you know, that she's pretty because she light-skinned type shit. And I'm not, you know, I ain't taking shit from Cleo at all. But I noticed something with her, okay? I noticed that she kind of uplifted Ice Spice, but you was ready to fight this dark-skinned girl, right? You gonna tolerate this shit from Ice, but my question to you is, would you have done the same for a dark-skinned woman or a brown-skinned woman? Anybody but a racially ambiguous woman, would you have done that for? See, a lot of dark-skinned girls secretly be desiring to be light-skinned, and I feel like this might be a little bit of what's going on with Cleo, which is why she did that. So again, while she was in the circle, while she was friends with Ice Spice or cool with it, she was okay with watching her treat other women like this and other dark-skinned women, okay? She was okay with sitting around watching it happen until she tasted her own medicine, or until Ice Spice gave her what she had been putting out. But we're going to put these to the side for a second. Anyway, Ice Spice done offered her a bunch of bullshit. Basically, done sold her a bunch of game to get her on this tour with her. Because again, Ice Spice needs her as a rollout. Every time she goes and get Cleo, Ice Spice gets a big turnout. So of course she's using Cleo. Just like I told y'all, a lot of these racially ambiguous Beyonce artists be doing. They pander to dark, brown, and dark skinned women when they need to win us back in hip hop and R&B or in our culture. If they need a better standing, if their celebrity or their shine is fade, they always pander to us. And I told y'all they be doing this shit. That's exactly what Ice Spice is doing. But again, she done motherfucking offered Cleo a bunch of bullshit and she sold her game. Yeah, girl, I got you. Everything is covered. Da 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 da. You know, just being the lying slut, poor bitch that she is. I know I ain't have to call her a slut, but that's what she is. This nasty, loose booty bitch. This bitch let every nigga in the industry playing her ass. Ask me how I know. Same niggas that be telling me shit about these bitches, these bitches that I be talking this shit about, is the same niggas that done dug in Ice Spice ass. So just because she passed on Drake, don't mean she done passed on certain niggas, honey. And all she is a booty hole for these niggas. These are a mouth. These niggas is digging in her ass, honey. And that's all it's about. Gross. I bet she smell like doo-doo when she come around. Anyway, Ice Spice, being the dirty bitch that she is, done sold her all this game, you know. I got you, friend. I got you, friend. Just show up. Pop out. Come outside. Disregarding the fact that Cleo, like, yo, I got kind of shit lined up in New York here, you know. But because Cleo fucked with Ice Spice, and I'm telling y'all, take your hearts off the table when it comes to doing business, okay? Because a bitch will waste no time playing that friend card just to get over on you. And that's what she did. Not only that, Cleo thinking about, all right, let me get this bread on tour with this bitch, okay? She making this opportunity. She kind of opening a door for me, and I kind of despise that term, that someone else is opening the door for you. Cleo, you open the door yourself when you accepted going on the tour, because despite the bitch trying to play you, your fans showed up at every motherfucking venue. I mean, them niggas was there, baby. They was there for little Cleo, okay? And it's gonna be good for her. I know I'm going on and ranting in this reading, but I gotta do this, because fuck Ice Spice, okay? And fuck everybody that's fucking colorist, because I'm getting fucking extremely tired of this shit, okay? I'm tired of y'all playing with dark-skinned women like they're not beautiful, okay? I'm tired of y'all treating dark-skinned women like they don't belong in front of these cameras. I've said it once, and I'll say it again, and I'll say it 10 million more times. In my opinion, the darker the person, the prettier they are. Do with that what your punk ass want to. That's what it is. When Ice Spice spoke on, oh, jealousy and jealous and jealous at the end of them little clips I showed y'all, that was Ice Spice retarded sounding ass. I know y'all couldn't hear it, but I had to do it like that because, you know, they be fucking with shit and you can't really listen to people's videos, but whatever. Anyway, that's what it was. Ice Spice is jealous of not only Cleo's looks, she's jealous of her effervescence. She jealous of her motherfucking energy. She is jealous of everything about Cleo. Cleo is a fucking star, okay? Which is fine that she went through this shit, baby. Don't do it no more. Don't let these hoes play in your face because they light skinned. Don't let no bitch play in your face, Cleo, okay? Know your worth, baby. You're worth more than a bitch like Ice Spice even being allowed to be in your essence, baby. I don't even know much about Cleo other than this shit that's going on and that she's really pretty, okay? But when I was listening to that girl, she made me want to know more about her as an artist. Immediately when I saw Ice Spice, I wanted to know nothing about this bitch. In fact, the first thing I said about her is the thing that I say about her now. She looked like her ass stink. It's the same. She looked like she got 64 chromosomes. I've been saying this forever, okay? But with Cleo, she drew me in, okay? Same thing with Doechii. Yeah, Ice Spice acted a fool or acted funny with Doechii too. You see this pattern with this bitch acting a fool with dark skinned women? Those of us who are brown skinned, it is our responsibility to stand up for our dark skinned sisters. Okay? Let's stop this shit, okay? We are responsible for changing the world that we are in. We don't have to keep letting these bitches feel special because they yellow. We don't have to keep doing that. I see more men stepping up and saying that Ice Spice ain't cute than it do women. Y'all need to help humble this motherfucking bitch. For real, for real. Anyway, she feeling like Ice Spice her friend, and my friend has offered me this motherfucking opportunity to work with her. Of course I'ma take it. Yeah, she done did and said some spiteful shit and some questionable shit, but I'ma still work with my friend. You know, she maybe things weren't exactly what I thought they were. You know, see, this is when she started giving Ice Spice all these motherfucking excuses for the way that she was treating her. Again, I don't believe that Cleo would have tolerated this behavior. And it's not right if a dark-skinned woman do this to you, baby. Check any bitch to try to play on your top, okay? But again, I don't think that she would have tolerated this behavior from a dark-skinned woman. I don't. See, women be pointing out how, and I just love these damn things. I'm not sponsored by them or nothing, but I just drink them. Anyway, women be always ready to point out how colorist these men are and how they prefer light skin and men preference and all of this shit. But y'all forget to point it out amongst yourselves. Especially you LA chicks. Why don't y'all talk about how you bitches be sperm jacking and going around out here getting babies by these non-black men simply so you can have a fucking mixed baby? Yeah, y'all do that. Let's talk about that, okay? See, y'all can always try to deflect it over onto the men, baby, but we women. Oh, Shun said speak to the women. Why do y'all keep opening the door for these dicks? It's the problem right here. That's the problem right here, right now. Ice Spice is so motherfucking male-led, she'll step on a motherfucking woman's toes just to do what a man told her to do. She needed somebody to make a fool out of. So she made a fool out of her, out of Cleo. But Cleo thinking, okay, she gonna work with me, I'm gonna work with her, you know, despite me being on this road and this bitch then every bit of switched up on me, you know. However cool we was, that shit is starting to dwindle, and I'm starting to see that this bitch ain't really my friend. Not only am I seeing that she ain't my friend, this bitch done left me sitting alone so many motherfucking times and basically almost left me to where is that I feel like, yo, it's some shit going on with this bitch that she's not addressing with me. But again, she chose to stay on that tour for 30 whole days and deal with that shit. If it were a dark-skinned woman, I guarantee y'all she'd have walked off a long time ago.
Feel the sacred glow in the realm of the real. Let her power flow.
What?